Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are in part 5 of this 6-part series of the entire Barbie Fashionistas 65th anniversary collection. I bought my dolls from Amazon.com in the US for $10.99 each. In this video, we are going to review Barbie Fashionista number 217 closely. Here's Barbie Fashionistas number 217. Barbie Fashionista number 217 is inside her package right here, and she's a really beautiful doll. You can see her through her packaging. She has the shiny ruffled dress at the top of the shoulders, and it looks like it's just a simple shift dress. And here's the Barbie logo, and through her clear packaging you can see her inspiration, which is the 1977 Superstar Barbie, and it says Barbie 65 at the front, inspiring stories, shaping the future. At the bottom front of her box, you can see her beautiful illustration. This illustration is beautifully done, but it doesn't look like her. But I love the illustration here. You can see the details very well, and it is also very well presented. She wears this very nice silver necklace that says star, S-T-A-R. This is the back of her packaging, and I'm looking for the copyright of the doll, and here it is, copyright 2023 Mattel. And at the back also, it says made in Indonesia. And then here is the barcode for her item. Then at the bottom it has Mattel's logo, empowering the next generation through play. To take the doll out easily from the box, loosen the bottom tab of the box and then try to slide out the doll. You can hold on to the tab of the insert that the doll is attached to. Sometimes that will also pull out. However, sometimes it's stubborn, so you might have to undo the side tab as well that contains the illustration and then pull the doll from there. In this unboxing, I didn't have to pull the tabs in the side, and I actually prefer that, because if you pull the tabs in the side, sometimes you may tear the box, because the cardboard, the outside cardboard that is, it's very frail and easily torn. And as you can see here, the inside insert is ready to get pulled out, so I just pulled that one out and didn't have to damage anything with the box. So as you can see here, it is really easier to pull it from the inside. A tab you can see at the bottom. If you can get a hold of that tab at the bottom of the insert of the box, then you will be able to pull her out easily. And here she is, Barbie Fashionista number 217. Here she is out of her box, and she looks much better out of her package than inside her package. You can see clearly her necklace, her shift dress, and it's more shinier outside than inside, and also her inspiration, which is 1977 Superstar Barbie, it's much more clear when she's out of the box. She is attached in 3 places to her cardboard backing, at her head, also at her waist, and also at her ankles. She can be removed from her backing by cutting through the front and using your scissors, or any snippers will do, but be careful, especially at the hair part, because you might cut her hair. Let's take a closer look at her head. Her hair is well rooted and it is pulled from the bangs to the back. And here you can see her pixelated face paint, but it's not bad. The only shiny area I could see are at the lips, and she's got the dusty rose shimmer lipstick, which is fine with the pixelated application of her paint. Clear rubber bands are securing her necklace and the dress, but it also secures hair at the back. So be careful when you cut the rubber bands, because it is also holding the layered hair at the back, and you don't want to cut the layers of this hair. Let's take a closer look at her shift dress. It is secured here at the doll with clear plastic straps, but I believe these should be taken off the doll. I don't think this is part of her dress. It's just to hold the dress in place in the package. Let's take a look at the side. It looks okay here, and then we can proceed to the back to see what's going on back here. There are no closures to the back, and the back needs to be tucked inside. It's a bit too busy there. The front ruffles seems to be okay, but the edges are not finished, and we can take a closer look later on. Let's take a good look at her feet. She's got flat shoes, so this indicates that she has flat feet. It's secured with clear elastic bands to the feet, and this looks like it's sort of not very well fitting. And I'm going to speculate that if you take the elastic bands off the feet, that these shoes are going to fall off. So make sure that the bands are in place at all times, otherwise you will lose these shoes for sure. Barbie Fashionistas 217 body structure is original. I placed her in a doll stand side by side with Barbie Fashionista number 213. As you can see here, these dolls cannot stand alone and will need to be placed in a doll stand. Barbie Fashionista number 217 stands only at 11 inches and a half in her flat feet. Barbie Fashionista number 217 has straight arms in comparison to Barbie Fashionista number 213 that has one bent arm in a model muse position. I've taken their clothes off so you can see both of them together, since both of them have original body structures and they have the lady type fashion structure. Both have the same type of body position with straight legs, but they both also have one-piece torso. Her face mold resembles that of the Nisa face mold in 2014. However, her mark at the back of her neck is clearly copyrighted in 2020. So she resembles that one that was a Barbie Fashionista number 182. Here is the Nisa face mold introduced in 2014. And here are photo shots of Barbie Fashionista 182 released in 2021. Here is a closer look at her face, and if you look closely, although she is pixelated, in my opinion, it doesn't look bad at all. Let's take a scan from her head to her toes. She's got brown rooted hair, and she's got 5 articulation points, 1 at her head. Her head can go all the way around and also up and down, and 2 points at her arms. The arms can go back and forth and also side to side, and then also 2 points of articulation at her legs. They go back and forth, and then her legs don't have any further articulation. She does have embossed underwear. Her legs are very well sculpted. She's got flat feet. She has open palm sculpted hands, and the 3rd and 4th fingers are fused together. Her hair is well rooted. It doesn't have any bald spots. It feels thin but silky at the same time. It is straight. Just from feeling the hair, it feels like it is nylon rather than the textured saran. It is cut in many layers, and it actually starts above the ears on the layers. And here you can see her well sculpted back area and back legs, and also seeing her flat feet. She is marked at the back of her head, copyright 2020 Mattel. And as we move down to the back of her shoulders, it will say HRH 15S331, and then embossed at the lower back, Genuine Barbie, copyright 2015 Mattel, made in Indonesia. Then here's the back view of the embossed underwear, and we can also see her back legs. There is a seam in there, a mold seam, and you can see her flat feet. Here's a closer view of her feet. Her toes are not that defined, and it doesn't have any nail polish, just like the hands don't have any nail polish on the fingers. As shown before, she has flat feet. She doesn't have any earrings or any earring holes. Now we can look at her clothes closely. Let's take a closer look at her shoes. They are sandal style and closed in the toe area, and it has a B or letter B insignia at the bottom of the shoe, which indicates that the shoes will fit both original and petite dolls. And here is a view of her silver necklace, which says star. Her dress actually is cut with a shape to it. It is 100% knitted polyester, and it is very shiny. As you can see here, the ruffles are applied only to the top of the dress. Both the inner part of the dress and the hem of the dress are finished with turn under stitching, and you can see here at the back on those stitching that is used to finish both of the edges. There is a narrow elastic band of about 1/4 inch in width that's applied to the upper edge of the dress. And this one is good because it will help stabilize the top of the dress as well as improve the fit. The ruffles are sewn and also applied well to the dress, but it doesn't go all the way around. The ruffles are sewn down, but the edges are not finished. I do understand that this is a play doll, and since the fabric is not fraying or non-fraying fabric, it is alright for the affordable cost of this doll. I've turned this dress inside out. As you can see here, the seams in the inner part of the dress are not finished. Also, it doesn't have any label which identifies it as a Barbie dress. In addition to it, when I flip to the back, you can see that the ruffles don't go all the way to the back, and it's got a hole in there already, and it doesn't have any back closure. So the stretching of the doll's dress can create holes. Overall, I would say that Barbie Fashionista number 217 is a really beautiful doll. The two things that I didn't like about her ensemble are her flat shoes and also the lack of opening at the back of her dress. I'm very happy to have Barbie Fashionista number 217 in my collection of Barbie dolls. I hope that you can join me on my next post for Barbie Fashionista number 218. Have a great day, everyone, and thank you for watching.